Quick, how many different ways are there to throw one ball under the leg? Well, you've got a throwing hand, and you've got a catching hand, and you've got two legs. So quickly, how many different ways are there? Think? Well, we all know this way. And we all know this way. But of course there's also this way. And this way. Seems like a lot already, but how many different ways are there?
Well, as a scientist, we'd want to break it down atomically, isolating each constituent element, and then working out how many combinations there were that didn't break the basic rules of our test. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do with my research this week on Juggling Laboratories.
Juggling Laboratories!
When we throw a ball into the leg, we have a starting hand and we have an ending hand. Now the ending hand can be a different hand, or it can be the same hand. It can go underneath one leg, say the same leg, or it can go under the opposite leg. And these create distinctively different visual effects.
You could start from the outside of the body to the inside, or we could start from the inside and continue the throw from there. It can even be wrapped around the leg. Next, you've got the throwing leg position. It's the leg up or down. Essentially, we're talking about Albert's trebles and the like. We've got an end hand. You're throwing to the same hand or the opposite hand. Then, is the hand you're throwing to going to be on the inside, the outside, or it's self-wrapped? The variations are numbered and organized by start hand position, throw leg position, end hand position, end leg, and end leg position. Due to the nature of the spreadsheet, there are some moves that are virtually impossible for a normal person, and some where the additional information is unnecessary. But this is an attempt to produce an exhaustive list, the beginning for new experiments. Number 1 is your standard under the leg throw from one hand on the outside of the body to the other hand. Number 2 is to the same hand. Number 17 and 18 are the same moves, thrown from the outside and caught on the inside.
Now, some might argue that the throw to the same hand could be simplified with site swap, but we're not interested right now at looking at patterns or rhythm. A throw to the same hand could as well be a 2 as it could be a 4. This chart doesn't specify anything within a pattern, and it can therefore be applied to any pattern you want. Now, with a ball, it's a little simpler to break it down, but that doesn't mean we couldn't apply this to other props. So this is a way to break everything down into the simplest and smallest particles. Then, we can begin to build our map of what's possible.
This might seem a little confusing without the actual paper in front of you, so there's a link to the actual spreadsheet in the description for this video.
This is not an attempt to replace siteswap or beatmap or any other notation system. What this is a simple way to break down the number of constituent parts that make up a single trick so that we can come up with new ideas. We can apply the same technique to other body parts or even other patterns. Now for simplicity, we've cut out a few possibilities. For example, a throw directly under the leg, which is possible, but not visually very interesting. We haven't even begun to consider possibilities using other body throws. For example, an under the leg on the outside caught behind the neck with the same hand. Once we start combining these with other tricks, other possibilities, other shapes, and other patterns, we start to realize there's an almost infinite yield of new and interesting tricks we could be playing around with just by exploring the simple physics of the object. Try it yourself.
To see the previous video in Juggling Laboratories, click on the box on your left. To see another juggling video, click on the right. Come on. Go ahead. Try it. Try it. Try it.